Cleopatra, the last queen of Egypt, was a woman of unparalleled power, cunning intellect, and legendary allure. But how much of her life remains shrouded in mystery? And what secrets might we still uncover about her untold story? Number 10. The mystery of Cleopatra's tomb. Cleopatra and Mark Antony's final resting place has eluded historians and archaeologists for centuries. Ancient texts suggest that they were buried together in this lavish tomb, described by Plutarch as a work of wonder filled with treasures fitting their status. Wow, doesn't that sound amazing? To find something like this would be an unbelievable discovery. But the million-dollar question, where is it? Some theories point to the ancient city of Taposiris Magna, just west of Alexandria, while others believe her tomb lies beneath modern-day Alexandria, which at this point in time is now submerged by rising seas and probably destroyed by earthquakes. It's 50-50. The intrigue only deepens as every excavation brings a few hints further along, but of course there have been no groundbreaking answers just yet. Could Cleopatra's tomb hold the secrets to her reign, or even her untimely demise? Well, we'll probably never know. Number 9. What did Cleopatra's tomb look like? Cleopatra's tomb is described in ancient texts as a marvel of design, of course reflecting her power and legacy. But was it an Egyptian pyramid? Was it a Roman mausoleum? Or was it a unique blend of both? Its architecture could reveal much about her identity. That's why it's so vital that we find it, so that now we can connect the dots and solve some of these mysteries about her and her tomb. We could find out whether or not she embraced her pharaoh heritage, or aligned with Rome, or created something entirely on her own. Nice little rhyme there, Dr. Seuss. Some speculate the tomb held treasures for the afterlife, or even Mark Antony's remains, which would symbolize their eternal bond. Treasure or a body? Never know what you're gonna find, folks. If its grandeur matched her ambition, the tomb might have been her final statement of defiance against Roman rule. But until it's discovered, if that ever does happen, its secrets remain hidden, adding to Cleopatra's never-ending mystique. Number 8. What treasures might be inside? Cleopatra's tomb, again, if found, could be one of the greatest archaeological discoveries of all time. Imagine golden treasures fit for Egypt's last pharaoh. I mean, there's gotta be the most exquisite jewelry and intricate statues designed to ensure her place in the afterlife. One can only imagine what's in there. There might even be scrolls or inscriptions revealing these untold secrets about her reign and her love with Mark Antony. Could there be clues about the true nature of their alliance, or even detailed account of her final moments? Tombs of ancient rulers were often targets for looters, and centuries of grave robbing might mean that Cleopatra's burial site has already been stripped of its riches. Still, even an empty tomb could tell us so much. I mean, its design, the remaining artifacts, if there are any, and its layout could offer insights into her life, her passing, and her ultimate legacy. Would her tomb hold evidence of her defiance against Rome, treasures symbolizing her ambition, or perhaps something we've never even imagined quite yet? One thing's for sure, if her tomb is ever uncovered, it could forever change what we know about history's most fascinating figure. Number 7. Who was buried alongside Cleopatra? Now, the big question that continues to intrigue historians, was Cleopatra buried with her lover, Mark Antony? Ancient texts suggest that they were meant to be laid to rest together. Their lives and their ultimate departure were very intertwined. So the idea of their tomb being a joint one as a romantic notion is a fitting end for a legendary couple who fought side by side in life. But despite countless searches, no one has ever found proof of this. Yet. Was Cleopatra's tomb truly a tribute to their shared legacy, or did she opt to be buried alone, perhaps as a powerful woman who ultimately stood apart from her lovers? If their tomb is ever discovered, what could it reveal about their final days? Were they buried in a grand ceremony together, or did something more dramatic unfold that we don't even know about? Could the discovery of their remains provide new insights into their tragic end, forever altering our understanding of their relationship and Cleopatra's role in it? Probably, but we have to find it first. Number 6. What role did religion play in the tomb's design? We'll just call this one religion. Cleopatra's tomb would have been nothing short of a symbol of her unique identity, a blend of ancient Egypt's powerful gods and Rome's imperial influence. Now, this could be the discovery of a lifetime. Hell, this would be the discovery of a lifetime. As both a descendant to the Ptolemies and an ally to Rome, her tomb would likely reflect her dual heritage. Did she honor Egypt's gods like Osiris, the god of the afterlife, or the goddess of love and magic? Or perhaps did she choose Roman deities to guide her spirit to the afterlife? This woman had many options. This design could have been a masterpiece, merging Egyptian and Roman styles together with towering statues of gods and symbols of both cultures alike. What messages might Cleopatra have wanted to convey through the architecture and the religious symbols of her final resting place? Perhaps her tomb was a tribute to her Egyptian roots or a nod to her Roman alliances. There's so many what ifs, but every detail in her tomb's design would provide clues to her view of herself. And that's the biggest part. Was she an Egyptian queen, a Roman ally, or a ruler who saw herself as a bridge between these two powerful worlds? The answers could completely reshape our view of Cleopatra's legacy. And I'm sure she would want that. I'm sure she would want some clarity in her story, because we have no idea. Number 5, the end of Cleopatra. The dramatic account of Cleopatra's passing is both jarring and iconic. She's said to have allowed an asp to deliver its fatal bite after learning of Mark Antony's demise. But was it really a snake, or was this just symbolism for something more sinister? Some historians argue that she might have ingested poison or even been targeted by Octavian in order to eliminate a political threat. The absence of physical evidence has fueled countless theories, of course. Was it an act of defiance, or was Cleopatra a victim of betrayal? And what about her composure during her final moments? The truth remains as mysterious as the queen herself. Number 4, the fate of Caesarion. Cleopatra's son with Julius Caesar, Caesarion, was seen as her successor and heir to 2 empires. Born to the throne with 2 empires, must be nice. But after Cleopatra's passing, he vanished from the historical records. Gone. Poof, just like that. Roman propaganda claimed that Octavian had taken him out to solidify his claim to power, but no body or definitive proof was ever found of this. Could Caesarion have escaped? If so, he also escaped historical records, so he did a bang-up job with that one. Some believe he fled to India or even lived in disguise among Egypt's population. The mystery of his fate raises the question, was he the last true pharaoh of Egypt, or a young man lost in the chaos of Rome's conquest? Number 3, Cleopatra's Library of Secrets. Alexandria was home to the Great Library, of course, a treasure trove of ancient knowledge, but Cleopatra also maintained her own personal library. Yeah, nerd alert. As a ruler and scholar, Cleopatra was known for her intellect and fascination with science, astronomy, and medicine. She was on top of the game, so now we can only imagine what texts might have been part of this massive, beautiful collection. Could her personal library have contained insights to the ancient world, or even secrets about her strategies for ruling? If such a collection survived Romans' destruction of Alexandria, where would it be hidden today? How to Rule Egypt for Dummies. That would have been a great one to find, no? Make it easy for us. Number 2, Cleopatra and Julius Caesar. Cleopatra's relationship with Julius Caesar has been romanticized for centuries, but was it genuine affection, or was it pure political strategy? That's the million-dollar question, folks. Cleopatra needed Caesar's power to secure her throne, and Caesar, of course, he was intrigued by her charisma and intellect, so he too saw an opportunity to solidify Roman influence in Egypt. Kind of worked out for both of them. The birth of their son, Caesarion, suggests a deeper connection, of course, but was their alliance built on trust, or was it built on manipulation? With limited first-hand accounts, we're left to wonder if it was love, ambition, or a mix of both that bound these 2 legendary figures together. Imagine Cleopatra and Julius Caesar on the ultimatum. I mean, we'd find out everything we need to know in like 2 weeks. I'd binge that for sure. And finally, number 1, what did Cleopatra really look like? Forget Elizabeth Taylor's portrayal of Cleopatra, okay? Hate to burst your bubble here, but she didn't look like that. Not really, not at all. In fact, Cleopatra's true appearance is one of history's most debated mysteries. Ancient coins show Cleopatra with a sharp, prominent profile, real queen-like, you know, doing all that stuff, but Roman propaganda often claims she looked ordinary, for lack of a better term. Historical accounts emphasize her allure, charisma, and intelligence that made her irresistible. Was Cleopatra's beauty overstated, or was it her wit and charm that left this lasting impression? Without surviving statues or portraits created during her reign, we're left wondering if her physical appearance even matched the descriptions in any way. I'm Taylor, bye!